Greetings fellow anime gamers, and once again I'm coming at you with another exciting episode of Vita Pouch, the segment where we take the camera and look at Vita games in real time. So long story short, one of my family members actually bought me a Christmas present from Japan. However, for whatever reason it got super delayed and barely came in now in the month of January. So now we're going to open up this bad boy and see what it is. It feels like a Vita game, might even smell like a Vita game. Let's see now. Oh yeah. Oh, this is Yuki Yuna. Yes, the Vita game based off of the Yuki Yuna anime series. And if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. It's basically a magical girl style tale, kind of similar to the Madoka Magica franchise, only not quite as dark. Let's see if we can get a little bit of focus here. Yes, I know for sure that this is an action game because I have seen screenplay of this. So let's see. Come on, focus. And it is PlayStation TV compatible. That's a make or break situation for me as of late because I absolutely adore the PlayStation TV. Yes, look at this. I'm not going to be able to tell what the heck's going on just because this is in fact an import, never came over to the US. But I am nonetheless excited to be having this to my Vita collection. So what do we say now, guys? We open up this bad boy and see what the inside looks like. Okay, so here we are back again. I got all that plastic nonsense out of the way. So let's see what this in this little treasure. Okay, there's the game. Come on, focus camera. There we go. And yeah, oh, it actually does have an insert. Look at that. You don't see Vita games that often with inserts, although I notice import games for some odd reason seem to have more of a higher chance of getting an insert than American releases do these days. I guess that's a pretty cool thing. So let's see what this insert looks like now. Okay. We get two of the characters there, and a bunch of words that I can't read, which you probably couldn't read anyway because my camera is being a piece of crap. Come on, focus. Focus, darn you. Oh, I think it's actually getting worse. Come on, there we go, yeah. Okay, now we got a little bit of something there. Okay, and after making you guys potentially go blind now with this, let's look at some gameplay. What do you say? Okay, and here we are taking a look at some of the actual gameplay. This is the storyline going for the Yuki Yuna game, I guess as you can tell, and I can't pinpoint exactly where in the timeline this takes place. Is it its own spin-off series, or does it take place sometime during the anime? I'm gonna guess it takes place sometime during the anime, just because this was in fact the first Yuki Yuna game to ever be released in Japan, so it would kind of make sense to do that. Alright, so here's some example of the gameplay. As you can tell, it's sort of like a 3D action hack and slash type of game. From what I played so far, it seems to also have RPG elements where you can get certain items and equip them to your character and make them stronger, and you can level up in this game. The leveling up seems to take place pretty fast. The enemies really give a decent amount of experiences, and through each segment that you fight, you have to face a boss at the very end. So far from what I played, every stage has had a boss. The only thing, the kind of complaint that I do have with this game is that it seems like it takes place sort of in the same area. It's like you start from one level, you'll start from point A to point B, and then on the next level you'll start from like point B to point A. And it just kind of mixes it up that way. I'm hoping the whole game isn't like that. You can also do these kind of cool overdrive attacks where it's like a screen nuke and it clears out all the enemies. And the bosses seem to be pretty fun from what I've played. So yeah, really enjoying this game. You can choose all 5 of the Yuki Yuna cast. I chose Fu just because she's one of my favorite characters. I love to slam enemies with her huge sword. And no, I'm not overcompensating for anything. Tell me, would you guys love to see a full review for this title in the future? Let me know down in the comments below. And as always, anime gamers, we must forge our own path. Anything is possible. Thanks for watching.